Hello, we're at the Maritime Roundtable in Montreal, Canada. Today we've been hearing about how ITF inspectors work with ITF unions, and we've got a really good story here. And it starts with Natalia Yefremenko, who's the ITF inspector in Odessa in Ukraine. So tell us about this story. How did it start with you?
Briefly, we were contacted by the seafarers' family and relatives. The seafarers were on board of motor vessel Imperial Star and in Hong Kong port. So the relative has a lack of information, and the seafarers provided us with initial information about the problems they are facing on board. Then having this information, we contacted our colleagues in Hong Kong office, ITF Hong Kong office, and asking them to contact the seafarers, the crews, and give them an assistance.
So
We also informed our union, because it is Ukrainians were on board, so we notified the union as well about this situation.
the seafarers contacted you, and they were in Hong Kong, so you contacted Jason Lam, the ITF inspector in Hong Kong. So what did you do next?
So once I received the email and the information from our sister in Ukrainian, then we go on board the ship in Hong Kong and visit the seafarer, talk with the master and have a meeting with all crew members. We found that the seafarer have not been paid for several months. They have only wages. So we need to start a legal action to arrest the ship in Hong Kong. But before arrest the vessel, the crew member, they some hesitate. They don't want to take the action because they have this different thinking about the decision. So we need the union to communicate with their union member, see whether they are more willing to take the action in Hong Kong. And finally, we start the action in Hong Kong together because they have the legal aid in Hong Kong, the lawyer, to help them to arrest this vessel. And last month, all the crew members have been repatriated home. And then I contacted the union again to follow up the case in Ukrainian.
You worked closely with the MTWTU, the union in Ukraine, and Oleg Grigoruk is from there. So how did you work with Jason?
Yeah, so we received the information from Jason and from Natalia, so we followed up, we checked if they are members or not. All of the crew members were not members of the union at that time. So all those who we managed to help jointly, they were coming to our office, and we made them aware of what the union is doing, what ITF is doing. So some of them became the union members. And we also followed up with the families as well, because they were having lack of funds. So we provided financial support as well to the family members when they applied to us. So and we're still following up with the rest of the crew to become members of the union.
Brilliant. Thank you, all of you. This is Andy Khan Gordon at the Maritime Roundtable in Montreal in Canada.